drank English water. We had a very good meal this evening, and that's because we are English. Because we live in the suburb of London. And because our name is Smith. Mashed potatoes are very nice with cold ham. The mayonnaise was quite fresh. The mayonnaise from the grocer around the corner is much better quality than the mayonnaise from the grocer opposite. It's even better than the mayonnaise from the grocer at the bottom of the hill. Of course, I don't mean to say that his mayonnaise is bad. Yet the fact still remains that the mayonnaise from the grocer around the corner is best. Our little boy did so want to drink some beer tonight. He'll be fond of a glass or two when he's older. He takes after you, dear. Did you see him at the table? How he couldn't take his eyes off the bottle? But I picked up the jug and poured him a glass of water. He drank it because he was thirsty. The elderberry tart was excellent. Perhaps for the dessert we should have had a little glass of Australian burgundy. But I did not put the wine on the table so as not to set the children a bad example. We must not bring them up to be wild, extravagant. Well, according to this, Bobby Watson's dead. Oh, what are you looking so surprised about? We knew perfectly well he was dead. He died about 2 years ago. Oh, you remember, we went to the funeral about 18 months ago, it must be. What a shame it was. He was so very well preserved. He made the best looking corpse in Great Britain. And he never looked his age. Poor old Bobby. He'd been dead for 4 years and he was still warm. A living corpse if there ever was one. How cheerful he always was. Oh, little Bobby, poor darling. That was his wife. Her name was Bobby like his. As they have the same name, if you saw them together, you could never tell one from the other. Which was really only after he died that you could tell, which was weird. Fancy, even now, there are still people who mix her up with her dead husband when they offer their condolences. Bobby's education. It's what one would expect. And in the same way, Bobby Watson's aunt, old Bobby Watson, could very easily take over the education of Bobby Watson and the daughter of Bobby Watson. And if that happened, Bobby and the mother of Bobby could marry again. They're both commercial travellers. Hard job that is. They do well out of it though when there's no competition, which is Tuesdays, Thursdays and Tuesdays, 3 days in the week. And on those days they rest, they sleep. But dear, if there's no competition on those days, why don't they work? What? Can't you answer all my silly questions? You're doing that just to upset me. You men are all alike. There you sit all day long with a cigarette in your hand, making your face up with lipstick and powder 50 times a day. That is if you could take the time off from drinking. Well, you can say what you like, I don't care. But if you're doing it to get my goat, well, I don't like that kind of joke and you don't have any well, I don't! only joking. You know I only said that for fun. What a ridiculous couple of old lovebirds we are. We all have our cross to bear. In life, you've got to look out the window. When I go to the country, I enjoy the peace and quiet. The road to car travels very fast, but I'd rather have a cook to cook the dinner. When I say yes, it's only a manner of speaking. The pine is a tree, whereas the pine is also a tree, and an oak breeds an oak every morning at dawn. I'm waiting for Muhammad to come to my mountain. On these big money pins. I don't know enough Spanish to make myself understood. You can't polish your spectacles with Blackfoot polish, but when you have money, you can buy everything you want. I'd rather slaughter a rabbit than whistle in the garden. Mistletoe, 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 mistletoe. Cock, foul duck, cock, foul duck. Cock, you're fouling us. Mucky duck. Oh, what a pissing, what a pissing. I'm off to my little hut in Cockaigne. The cockatoos of Cockaigne have cock-eyed cockhomes. The cockatoos of Cockaigne have cock-eyed cockhomes. The cockatoos of Cockaigne have cock-eyed cockhomes. The lice have got mice. The lice haven't got mice. Leave my slipper alone. Slip of the lip. The lip slipping. Clip your lip with my flipper. Don't rip me out water pieces, what? You double cabbers! Said the barley to the cabbage, said the cabbage to the oats. It's not this way, it's that way. It's not this way, it's that way. It's not this way, it's that way. Not it's the way that way. 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 This way that way. This way that way. This way that way.